Ukraine says a massive Russian attack target energy infrastructure. Firefighters battle flames at a thermal power plant following a series of explosions in Kiev, Ukraine on October 10, 2025. Kiev, Russia carried out a massive attack on Ukraine's energy infrastructure, top Ukrainian officials said early Friday, killing at least one person and leaving part of the capital, Kiev, without power. The Kremlin appears again to be using a tactic deployed in previous years, depriving Ukrainians of power and heat ahead of the bitter winter month. Russia started to attack Ukraine's energy infrastructure in late September, according to official reports and CNN's assessment. The attacks have been almost daily since then, with targets including energy generating facilities, including gas production and distribution. Russia's Ministry of Defense said in a telegram statement Friday that it had launched a massive strike targeting Ukraine's energy infrastructure in what it said was in response to the terrorist attacks by the Kiev regime on civilian targets on Russian territory. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky called Friday's strike a cynical and calculated attack with more than 550 drones and over 30 missiles targeting every day that sustains normal life, everything the Russians want to deprive us of. It's precisely the civilian and the energy infrastructure that is the main target of Russia's strikes ahead of the heating season, it added. People passed buildings damaged during a Russian drone and missile attack in town of Brobary, Kiev region on Friday. It's Russia's goal to leave us in darkness without water and heat, said the Kiev region's governor Mykola Kalashnik, adding that about 28,000 families in the Brobary and Boryspil district were without power. Power outage also affected more than 16,500 households and 800 businesses in the Poltava region, each governor Volodymyr Kogut said. A 7-year-old boy was killed in a strike on the southeastern city of Zaporizhzhia and dozens more injured, according to Foreign Minister Andrei Sibiha. Local authorities say at least 33 people have been injured overall across the Cherkasy, Kiev, Dnipro, and Zaporizhzhia regions. In Kiev, Kharkiv, Poltava, Zaporizhzhia, Dnipro, and other regions, many people remain without power following Russian attacks on civilian energy objects, Sibiha said. Workers were taking all necessary measures to minimize the negative consequences, Ukraine's energy minister Svitlana Grinchuk said in a statement Friday. At least 12 people were injured in Kiev during Friday's attack, which had cut some power supplies, said the city mayor Vitaly Klitschko. He said that the left bank of the capital was without power, with the city also reporting water supply issues. Mitita Mikita Parenya, a 26-year-old coffee shop owner from Kiev, told CNN he had resorted to using a generator after the latest strikes. The lights were out, there was no water, so I'm just getting by with the generator, he said. Last year, it had a big impact on my business. We had a problem with the generator. At first, gasoline is expensive, and lawfully speaking, you end up breaking even or even losing money with this outage. Uh, pensioner Olena, 68, who only gave her first name, was one of the citizens who had caught up at a local shop to buy water after running water in his property was cut on Friday morning. There was no water or electricity in the morning, she said. Today's outrage was unexpected. But I went and got some water. I had a little, so I get a little more. We will survive somehow. Video from Ukraine's emergency service shows firefighters in Kiev walking to do use a massive blaze at the building site and escorting residents to safety. Ukraine's largest private energy producer, DTEK Group, said Russia targeted its stations, injuring an energy worker and severely damaging equipment. This is the third strike on DTEK facility in 1 week, he said in a statement. Ukraine's Prime Minister Yulina Svilidenko said Friday that repair crews were working in all regions to bring back power after the air raid alert had finished. The water supply should be fully restored in Kiev and Kilovohrad region by the end of the day, she added. Uh, she said the attack had been one of the largest to specifically target energy infrastructure and that the significant portion of the missiles fired had been ballistic missiles. Unfortunately, there is a significant damage to the energy infrastructure, she said. 4 people were injured in the Dnipro-Petrovsk region. Each governor, Shehi Lisak said, adding that 60 drones were intercepted over the region. Last Christmas, half of the million households were left without heating in the Kharkiv region in temperatures of the 3 degrees Celsius, 37 degrees Fahrenheit. This is a developing story and will be updated. CNN's Daria Tarasova, Markina, and Sophie Tano contributed to reporting.